Hello, Virgos. Welcome back to Magic Mom Ministries. We are here to look at your overlook for 2019. Hopefully, you're ready to have a little bit of fun. So, we are going to start your guys' reading off with cards from the Deviant Moon Tarot. And then we are going to pull from the Affirmators deck. And then I'm going to use clarifiers from the Divine Wisdom Tarot, or Divine Wisdom deck by Neil Donald Walsh. So we're going to start off with January. I'm just going to pull cards really quick. You get the Page of Pentacles to start off, the Five of Cups. For February, March is the Eight of Cups. The Two of Swords comes out in April. Oh. The Empress in May. The Four of Swords in June. The World for July. Oh. August has the Seven of Cups. And then the Three of Pentacles for September. October is the Ten of Cups. And then November is the Six of Cups. And we end the year with the Two of Wands. So we may be closing the year on a bit of a decision for you guys. Let's see what the Affirmators deck has to say. We're just going to pull these ones from the top, and I'm just going to lay them out. Oh, goodness. Okay. We get Authenticity for January, Options in February. The Story of My Life comes out in March, Vitality for April, Wonder for May, Positive Thinking in June. The World Gets Worthiness, Peacefulness for August, No Judgment in September. Oh, we get Spontaneity, which is a bonus card for October, so we'll pull another. And we get Courage and Spontaneity for October, Trust in November, and we close the year with Forgiveness, and it is also a bonus card, so we'll pick another one. Oh, we get a double bonus, Manifestation, and its card is Love. Goodness, everyone. All right, so we'll get our Divine Wisdom cards for the beginning, the middle, and the end of the year, and then we'll use those as clarifiers as needed as well. Okay, so let's start this off, Virgos. Your message to begin this year off of 2019 says, do not condemn, therefore, all that you would call bad in the world. Rather, ask yourself, what about this have you judged bad, and what, if anything, you wish to do to change it? So this is about not dwelling on all the awfulness in the world, but realizing that you have a hand to play in all of it too. And it comes out with the Page of Pentacles, which is a message about our finances or our abundance and how we can change it. And we get Authenticity as our affirmation. It says, authenticity is the name of the game for January. Whatever comes up, you're going to feel it. And whatever needs to be said, you're going to say it. Whoever doesn't get it doesn't have to get it, though. But at least they know it because I've said it. And that's way better than leaving a passive-aggressive post-it note about it. So we're leaving behind passive-aggressiveness, Virgo, in January, and we're stepping into a new world of options come February, because we're done focusing on how the milk spilled, and we're ready to look at the ones we still have and realizing that we still have options, because as you open to the abundant possibilities of your life's path, You're reminded that you always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and you'll allow yourself to choose whatever makes you happiest without limiting thoughts like you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. So give yourself the options, but leave the judgment behind, Virgos, in February, because in March, you may be leaving some stuff behind anyway because you realize that it's not good for you. The Eight of Cups is about leaving behind things that we really, really wanted, but now we're coming to realize are really, really bad for us. And this is becoming the story of your life, right? As you tell yourself the story of what's happening in your life, choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when you earn that Pulitzer Prize for the best inner monologue. Because April has us reharnessing our vitality because we made this choice between what we want, or, well, between what works and what doesn't. That's really what the choice is all about, right? Because in April, you are healthy and vital and strong, and your radiant love of life fills you with healthy, vital, and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior, and everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate your cellular army. Didn't think so, chump. So there may be something that's trying to penetrate your shield of awesomeness, but remember that nothing can do that unless you allow it. All right. So wonder is what we come into with May, and then we get the Empress with that. Now, normally the Empress can denote something of pregnancy or possibly just a new life coming into our lives. So that may be where your sense of wonder comes from in June, because it's a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder. And when you're a good audience to your life becomes better and better theater. When something delightful happens, shout encore and be tickled when it happens again. When something maddening happens, just laugh it off. Either way, you have to be glad you got a ticket to the show. It's the best one on earth. Starring you. Because June says positive thinking is what's going to make our little sprout grow. This is what we're doing right here. We have literally planted ourselves in the dirt, and we're waiting for that growth to show above the surface. And our positive thinking is what's going to get us there. So in the garden of your mind, you're going to water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. Throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if you want, and take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. And know, you are a badass mind gardener. Mastery, everyone. Mastery. So we're beginning the middle of the year saying God the Son is experiencing the embodiment, the acting out of all that the Father knows of itself. For you cannot be that which you have not experienced, right? We can know a whole bunch of things, but we cannot be what we have not experienced, no matter how much we know it, right? And we need to know that we are worthy of attaining this ultimate gift of the world, ultimate symbiosis of all aspects of our lives are coming together in July. I hope you're ready, Virgo, because you are worthy of the ultimate happiness. You're going to deserve and accept it. And damn it, you're not going to feel guilty about it when you get it. Guilt is not invited to your happiness party, Virgo. You're not even going to tell him where it is, okay? And if he asks me about it, I'll be like, no, I think you're thinking about something else. And then I'm going to run away and join you. Because peacefulness is what's coming to you this summer in August. As you're working on the creation of what it is that you're trying to call into your life. The Seven of Cups is about creating our reality out of what we know and what we've experienced already. maybe what you have coming in is something you haven't experienced yet. So just know and be peaceful. You have a tranquil, peaceful, and untroubled heart, and this is where you're going to choose to spend your time. You can bring guests, but any person, thought, or event that brings drama or chaos is not invited. Your heart is a special property, and I'm going to make sure you keep it that way so that you can keep enjoying it, and I can get my security deposit back. Because I am betting all the money in the world on your guys' success in your lives, okay? In September, we are definitely sitting in no judgment as we are creating with the people around us the life we choose, okay? No judgment says, I release myself from any and all judgments. I find my inner critic, call it into my office, and tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, you're going to let out a sigh of relief and begin to enjoy the art of simply being. Who hired that guy anyway? How in the world did he get in here? The Ten of Cups shows up for us in October. I know you're ready for this one, Virgo. It's been a rough haul, but it's coming, okay? Spontaneity is going to be the key, and courage to getting this. So, do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber, Virgo? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You're about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space, time, and after-hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you didn't think were possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. Because no one is fearless, Virgo. No one. Not even, but even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. And when fear shows up, I don't run away from it. You're going to use your courage to conquer it. Your courage allows you to walk right up to that fear and kick it in the nuts and then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. But you're still going to have the courage to stand your ground. Because November is bringing you the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about giving back. It's about nostalgia. It's about knowing that you're living the purpose that you came here for. And that's coming to you in November if you can trust, Virgo. So this is going to be your biggest mantra, okay? I trust that everything will be okay in the end, partly because I simply know it in my gut, but also because it's way more fun to live with trust and confidence than to be a defensive wiener. I know some Virgos that would really take offense to being called a defensive wiener, but I think that's what you guys have all been doing very, very badly for the last few years, and it's time for all of us to suck it up and realize the only one that can change anything is us. Because we're ending the year saying there's nothing scary about life if you're not attached to the results, Virgo. So realize that your ultimate action choice is going to be forgiveness. Can you do it? Because here you are. Congratulations. You're being given one of the most powerful superpowers there is this year, Virgo. Forgiveness. Imagine that you've been bitten by a radioactive forgiver. The point is, you suddenly have the ability to forgive people for their flaws, their bad days, their unkind moments, and their mistakes. And the best thing about forgiveness is that you can apply it to yourself, too. And I think that's where you're going to find that it's most important. So have fun wielding your new power, Virgo. But remember, with great forgiveness comes great inner peace. Because if you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy, Virgo. You're holding a magic wand come December and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams and your desires to come true? Or is it just that, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you make them happen? Either way, stop waiting and start manifesting. But don't use that word if you don't want to. Because love is a many splendored thing for you this year, Virgos. You're going to notice and appreciate at least 3 of those splendors every day this year. Like the fact that puppies make me feel like a parent, or the surge of self-congratulations you feel when you sink a 3-point trash basket on the first try. Or how about the chills you get when singing along to your favorite song? That's really what this is going to be about. This whole year is going to be about you realizing that you really are worthy and you don't have to compensate from that anymore. Just accept the crown that was being given to you. Realize the sense of wonder. Embrace your vitality for life. And know that you always have options. And the only one that can tell you the story of your life is you. No one else can tell your story for you. So remember, Virgo, manifest from love and utilize your new superpower, forgiveness, as much as you can this coming year. It's going to come in really handy, I know. For me and Magic Mom Ministries, I think that's going to leave the message right here for you. No, we love, appreciate, and are in full support of all of you. And I can't wait to see how much really happens for all of us in 2019, because I think this is going to be a big year for all of us. Be well, be blessed, and know you are loved beyond measure. You're the light that lights up the world, Leo, just like everyone else. So know it, embrace it, be it. And I'll see you back in just a minute. I love all of you. Be good and have a great new year.